watching the 5 o'clock news.
A short time ago, I accepted the resignation of the NYPD Commissioner, Edward Caban.
All right, and the mayor not wasting any time appointing a new police commissioner to replace Caban, who resigned following a federal investigation. Tom Donlon named the interim head of the NYPD just hours ago. He brings to the department years of experience in law enforcement, including working with the NYPD's Joint Terrorism Task Force with the FBI.
And joining us now at 5:30 to weigh in on Tom Donlon's law enforcement background is Manny Gomez, former special agent for the FBI and a former NYPD sergeant. Manny, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, what's your reaction to the news of Caban's resignation?
It's very sad. He was doing a great job, and I don't know what the mix-up is so far, but he did an honorable thing today and sacrificed himself for his men and women in the NYPD.
All right, and obviously we saw the naming of Tom Donlon as the interim here. Talk about the difficulties he's facing heading into this job. He certainly seems to be a straight shooter with a great resume, but this would seem to be a challenging position for anyone to be put in.
Well, well put. So he's coming into a department that he knows of, but doesn't know really how it functions. He's an outsider coming in, and there's going to be certain people within the higher echelons that are not going to receive that 100%. That being said, he is a local person. He was in law enforcement at the federal and state level in New York State and New York City for many, many years. And he's a really competent manager, entrepreneur, and he'll quickly wrap his hands around his new assignment and make sure that we're all safe.
He does have such an extensive background. I mean, his bio, he says he's an expert in crisis management, investigations, counterterrorism. You know, what do you glean from this bio, you know, being an expert in crisis management as well?
Well, Tommy's well known throughout the Bureau. He was an agent's agent. He was a very worthy manager and executive, and he's very well respected throughout the rank and file of former, present, and retired FBI agents. And I'm confident that if he accepted this job, which he clearly did, that he feels up to the task, and thus he'll surround himself with the very best people possible, as he has done in several other of his executive positions.
You know, it's interesting you refer to him as an outsider. When you look at all these different investigations unfolding right now, it seems like the common thread is that all the people that are having their phones taken, et cetera, seem to be insiders, potentially more loyal to the mayor than to the city. What's the big picture takeaway you have when you look at the information we have available to us right now, which indeed is limited, but certainly does not seem to paint a pretty picture?
Well, as always, as any investigator will share with you, you have to wait till the investigation or investigations, in this case, lead to its logical conclusion. That being said, obviously, certain things must have gone through somebody's radar in order for this process to even initiate. So we have to wait and see where it leads to in the interim. All the best to all the parties concerned, because there's a tough task ahead of us, which is keeping New York City safe.
Yeah. You being with former NYPD, this really gives us a good perspective on what Tom Donlon is coming into. So, Manny Gomez, we appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.